thing that we see that holds people back, this magical word, fear. Fear. Fear of what might happen. Well, I just want to debunk fear a little bit. You probably have heard the acronym FEAR is false evidence appearing real. Fear, I also believe, is an outdated emotion. When our great ancestors were running through the woods trying to not get eaten by saber-toothed tigers and bears, fear was a very real thing. But I think today there's not a whole lot to really be afraid of. Danger is real. Fear is optional. We don't have to accept it. Fear is also very paralyzing. We see it really hurt and hold back a lot of people. And another thing that I see fear do for people is it catastrophizes things. It lies to us and tells us things are going to be worse than they actually might be. I just want to share a book with you that I read many years ago that really, really helped me address the fear that I had in my life, by Dr. Susan Jeffers. Feel the fear and do it anyway. And one of the things this book taught me was the realistic negative consequence. Things that we are afraid of, our minds will often catastrophize. They'll make it seem much worse. I hearken back to 14 years ago when I thought making a ton of money in the corporate world was a bad idea and I wanted to make nothing and start spanning the chasm. It did not take much in my mind. I could have easily gone to, well, it's not going to work. And then you're going to go broke. And then someone's going to repo the house. No house. My wife's going to leave. I mean, just catastrophize that whole thing. But if you look at what happened when we expanded the chasm, the realistic negative consequence is, all right, if we had a goal of this, we'd hit this. It wasn't going to be zero. I had some people I knew, had some good, contacts, etc. And a lot of times when we were faced with fear, we naturally catastrophize it. And I encourage people, got it, let's just listen to that. But what would be the realistic negative consequence of what you're talking about? So the thing I want to, and the best antidote for fear is courage. What is courage? Courage is action in the face of fear. And I don't want to say courage is action in the face of danger, because danger is real. Danger does not always have to be present for people to be courageous. They just have to perceive that there's danger. They perceive that there's something to be feared there. But fear, courage is acting in the face of fear. Courage is the antidote to fear. And you may have heard this phrase before. Success is often found on the other side of fear. Success is found on the other side of fear. And courage is the bridge to get us from where we are to the other side of fear, where we can experience amazing success. So I just want to challenge you to wonder, for you, what would it look like if you applied a little bit of courage to your life, took some risk, and thought about what those superpowers that you might have would look like if you brought them out to the world?